Hi, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to another Projects by Jay. For today's project, we are unboxing and reviewing the 20-ton shop press. Along with that, we are also going to be pressing out the front wheel bearings on the Honda CR-V. So, check it out. Alright, you guys, so quick disclaimer, I am not a professional by any means. This is just me sharing my tips and what I learned to help you guys out in whatever you're doing. And of course, don't take those that aren't going to help you guys out. So with that being said, you guys, let's get on with the video. Alright, you guys, so this is how it comes for the 20-ton. This is by Central Machine. This is from Harbor Freight. So of course that's your body jack, and this is the rest of the stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and quickly unbox this. That thing is freaking heavy. It is super heavy, you guys. I definitely recommend if you could get an extra person to help you guys out to carry that thing. See, I'm already out of breath. But yeah, we're gonna get with the unboxing. All right, so quick story. I know you guys are probably wondering why I didn't get the 12-ton, especially since I really only bought it to press out wheel bearings. And yeah, that was my original plan. I originally wanted to get the 12-ton because I figured the 20-ton was probably overkill. I didn't need it. But when I got to my local Harbor Freight, they didn't have the 12-ton in stock. All they had was just the 20-ton. And they had those, they had the 12 and the 20-ton on display. So being on display, the 20-ton, you could tell the 20-ton was definitely it was a bigger size, and you could tell that it was more heavy duty than the 12-ton. And the 12-ton was like a really smaller size. The frame and everything was a lot smaller. So I figured I might as well just get the 20-ton because one, I needed it, and two, it was definitely of a bigger size, so probably last me for more long term. All right, so I won't do a step-by-step on how to put them together. I think this stuff is pretty self-explanatory, and I heard it does come with instructions. So all I'm gonna do is just put it on time lapse, and I'm gonna go ahead and just unbox it and then lay out the pieces, and then so you guys can see, and then I'm gonna just go ahead and time lapse it again and then just put everything together. All right. So I got pretty much everything unboxed, just except for this box over here, which just has the bottle jack in there. But oh yeah, and that box also they put in your screws and nuts and bolts and whatever. So it's in that box. So if you guys are unboxing this box and you guys don't find your nuts and bolts, it's inside that box. So yeah, I got worried. I was like, oh man, maybe they forgot another box, because I took everything out of that box and I didn't find any bolts and screws. And then until I realized, I turned around, I was like, oh, it's probably in that box. So yeah. I watch these people put it on YouTube, and usually with this piece it just slides onto right here after you assemble everything. But then I found out these, or the one I have, it now comes with these I guess you could call it guards. So that means I have to take everything off again, or at least for the it's probably easier if I take it off from the top and then just slide it back down because less bolts. But I have to slide it on back down and then rebolt everything because there's this guard right here. So there's a tip for you guys. Make sure you put this on before you seal it all up like this. So that means I have to take everything off again. So I will go ahead and re-record just in case, since I didn't get me putting together this part and whatnot. So yeah. Right, we got this done with. Sorry if the lighting is a little bad, you guys can't see, but this is how it looks like. And as you guys can see, the 20-ton is pretty big. It's about, what is this, like 5 feet 2? Because I'm about 5 feet 2, so yeah, it's basically as tall as me. So if you guys could just imagine, the 12-ton is even a smaller scale of this. So if you guys are doing some heavy duty work, I recommend just paying the extra, what, $40 difference and just get the 20-ton. And the good news, it comes with a 1-piece stick. I've seen the other ones on YouTube and it comes with like 2 sticks, but this one is just 1 piece. All right, and before you guys use, there are like little procedures and steps you have to do to the bottle jack before you use it. So it's basically, they're just telling you to check the hydraulic fluid in there, make sure there is some hydraulic fluid before you start using it. Yeah, and this thing right here is pretty dang heavy too. I've seen some videos on YouTube where they were able to bend this on the 12 tons. So that's another reason why I got the 20-ton, was because this thing is way more thicker, way more heavy duty. And of course there is the plates that you set on there. It's all wrapped up, so it goes on like that. But I just don't want to put it on there right now because I'm not going to use it right away. I'll just figure I'll put this together first, so when it comes time to use it, I could just jump right in and still, instead of having to reassemble all this stuff. All right, so this is a continuation of the press. It's been about a couple of days since I assembled the press together, but I finally have time pretty much now. So we're gonna jack up the car, put it on jack stands, make sure you put your stop block in the back. I got the e-brake pulled up already too, and then we're just gonna go ahead and take off those wheels and then get started with the disassembly so we could take out the wheel bearings. Oh yeah, and I forgot to show you guys, I got the new wheel bearings. So this is how it looks like. A little bad lighting because all the light is coming from that side, so it's making everything over on this side look dark. But I don't know if you guys be able to see it through, but part number 50074. That is for the front ones of the Honda CR-V. This is the ABS version, so it has one of the sides is magnet pretty much. So, and this one, you can't really tell, but these ones are bigger than the ones in the rear. So just in case anyone's also doing a similar job, just know that the ones in the front are bigger than the ones in the rear, okay? Alright, so this is just not really a how-to. This is just me showing you guys a little bit, so just in case you guys are attempting to do the same job, you guys could do it, but I'm not doing a step-by-step, just kind of quickly showing you guys the steps that I'm taking. So a lot of this will be time-lapsed, so just bear with me. But basically, if you guys saw, I already took off the axle nut for the front. They are 36 millimeter, so and the rears are 32, the fronts are 36. And next, what I'm gonna do is just go ahead and take off the brake setup, take out the ABS sensor, and also on top of that, I'm gonna go ahead and take off the lower ball joint, which is connected to the lower control arm. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and unbolt these two from the shocks, and I should be able to just pull everything out. And once I get everything pulled out, I'm gonna go ahead and take off the rotors too, and then that will allow me access to the to that. But before I take it completely off, first it's just taking off the brake assembly along with the rotors, and then I'm gonna use a slide hammer to take out that part, and then I'll just take off the knuckle, basically the whole assembly here. Alright, y'all, moment of truth. We're about to find out if we could use this press to press out the wheel bearings. Alright, so as you guys can see, that did the job really easy. There was a few clunks and I got worried, but that was just the wheel bearing just coming out. And you do need this cup if you want to take it out from this thing. This one, it's supposed to be a whole circle, but I had it stuck the last time I did a wheel bearing, so I just cut it in half, which it works out this time, because if it gets stuck, I'll be able to easily take it off since it's cut in half. And it still did the job. As you guys can see, it's stuck on the inside. And that's the old one, and then we get to press the new one in. Oh yeah, and heads up, if you're doing this job, be careful with the lower ball joint, because I didn't see, but I cut it up, so I'm gonna have to get a replacement, as you guys can see. And this one is also brand new too, so that kind of sucks, but it is what it is. But it does work, so let's try to press it back in. As you guys can see, that went in pretty simple. Very easy. Way easier than doing that screw method with the long screw. And now I just gotta put the snap ring back on. And make sure you always check your bearings if you have ABS for which side has the magnet. So when I pulled it out, I originally thought this side had the magnet, right? Because doesn't it look like it would be a side that has the magnet? But good thing I tested out with the paper clip, it wasn't this side. It was actually the dark side that was the magnet part, so good thing I checked that out. But yep, it's pressed in, and just gonna run to the store and buy 2 new ones. Pretty much gonna need 2 new ones because I'm pretty sure once I take off the other one, it's gonna get ripped too. So, yep. Alright, you guys, it is the next morning. I went ahead and finished it last night. I just didn't record, mainly because it was just repeat processes, but I was able to press it back in. I did not get new lower ball joints. It turns out it wasn't the ball joint removal tool that I used. I guess over time it just went bad because I did this side and I took it off without using the removal tool. I just used a hammer on the lower ball joint, and then it came out super simple. And this side was torn too. I can't blame them. I did get the ball joints from eBay, so maybe it was just bad quality and they both didn't work or didn't hold on long enough, because it was literally just last year that I replaced it. So future reference, I do need to replace the lower ball joints, but for the most part, mainly it's just to review on the Harbor Freight press, and yeah, it does work. Especially pressing out ball joints, it will definitely make your life a lot easier. So would I recommend you guys getting one? Definitely. In my opinion, is well worth the 180 investment. And plus, on top of that, like I see other people get the hydraulic one with the air, the one that hooks up to the air compressor. Do you really need that? I don't think you do. This one pumps really easy. As you guys can see, I can just move it with my hand without the lever. So it pumps really easy. It might be tedious, but it works just fine. And plus, once you get down to pressing to the final adjustment, you're able to control it a lot more with the lever. So, yeah. That is my review of it. And this is just the first use of it since the unboxing, so I can't tell you how long that this thing is going to last, but it does work. So I'll probably give a future update in like a year or two and see how it still performs. So yeah, with that.